Hello, welcome back to the Armenian Museum of America. I'm Gary Lynn Sinani, I'm the curator, and I'd like to share another story, another artifact with you today. These pieces were recently given to us by Western Gelenian, which is basically just a little planter that you hang on the wall, a little hutchcar, stone hutchcar. This one is made out of marble, which in itself might not be spectacular, except for the inscriptions on the back. This is a thank you to her father. Loretta's father is the famous writer Hamasdegh, who is Hampartsoum Gelenian. And this was an inscription from Silva Gabudikian in Yerevan, who was a prominent Eastern Armenian writer, to Hamasdegh, thanking him for his work. And of course, Hamasdegh was a Western Armenian writer. This is similar. This hutchcar is inscribed to Hamasdegh from Vasgen Catholicos, Vasgen Arachin. And again, this is thanking him, acknowledging his contributions to Armenian culture in his writing. Hamasdegh was born in the village of Parchanj in 1895 in Harput province. He survived the genocide, and as a young writer, he began publishing in Armenian newspapers. Although he became an accomplished writer, he always had to have a day job because there just wasn't enough of a market in order to support a writer, no matter how skilled he was. But he was a prolific writer and poet. He wrote many short stories. These are some of the works from our collection on him. This is the Gyuk village, different editions of the book here. Another one of his books was White Horseman here, and Rain, another book that he wrote. These are all different editions that are part of our library collection. We have very extensive holdings in our library. Also, unfortunately, this was after he died. He died in 1966, while they were making preparations for a 50-year celebration of his writings. But unfortunately, he died before the celebrations took place, which took place 2 years later in 1968. And this is a book which is a commemoration to him with all kinds of examples of his own writing, and also various prominent Armenians writing critical articles or thanking him for his contributions, honoring him, the man, for all his work in trying to maintain Western Armenian literature. There were also biographies written of the man. Hamasdegh was a very important Western Armenian writer of a tradition that had been truncated by the genocide in 1915. Most of the major writers had been killed, and so he was trying to continue this tradition of Western Armenian literature. So if you come to the library, you can see some of these books or read them in our collection. Very little of his book writing has been translated to English, unfortunately, and so as a result, it helps if you can read Western Armenian. The Armenian Museum is here to share our stories, our history with the public. We thank Michelle Collegian, President of the Board of Trustees of the Museum, for sponsoring this series. The museum is open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 6, and we look forward to your visit. Until next time, stay safe.